Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Ethan. Good morning, Adam. Good morning, Sheila. Good morning, Marty. Good morning, Safe. How you guys doing? Let's look at some numbers here. We have an opening range between 315 to 295, and the second opening range is 310 to 71, and we have two spots, 306 and 293 are the mid-range on both. So just watch for that. A breakout above 315 um, will lead to a break into Globex and potentially a complete reversal of this selling pressure. Right now, the market is in sync on the short side. I'm looking for rallies as a shorting opportunities, but we'll reevaluate if we break anything over 13 or 26. That'll be 313 or 326. The market rallied hard into the close and overnight. Here we go. Good luck. Good luck, everybody. So we got very close to the 306 and the market got faded. Let's see here. I'm gonna just post an order just to see if my orders are going through. It is. If you guys see any quote delays, let me know. All right. Market is in sync. Rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis, and we're looking for 88. Let's see if I can get in there. Yeah, the market is gonna start selling off here. 86 or 90. If I can get 90 to 80. Yeah, we're starting to break that range, break that opening range. We're starting to break that opening range. It's a tight one, so 85, 86. Hey, Rebecca, good morning. Let me put the numbers in for you. So you're seeing the bottom end of that break around that 76, actually 72, sorry. So it's 72, the from 310 to 272. Okay. All right. Sounds good. So a little bit of a counter trend going on here. We're in the 100 NT Rinko. The 100 NT Rinko is hitting the middle of the range, so we're getting a little bit of a counter behavior here. Let's be patient. It's early in the morning. We're hitting the middle of the range on the opening range, which is not like the 90 93 level. So we're hitting that. That's a lower high if the market continues this. All right, guys. So I'm gonna take just a minute. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. I'm back. All right. So what did we miss? Yeah, that 93 is a big deal. So now we close under that 65. We're gonna start picking up some momentum, and then a rally back up has good potential for a sell-off. All right, we're gonna start getting that momentum now with a target at 251. 251 coming up. Target is hit. Next target is 226.75. Rallies are shortable on a swing trade basis, and you're getting momentum. Oof. Okay, let's see if I can get an entry. I have an order out there. Here we go. Good job, Adam. Come on. Don't do this to me. They're putting a captain setup. I had it at 66. That was a good one. 66. I mean, they missed my order. That's fine. So if they missed my order from the first reaction, I would have to put it a little bit higher and just go that way. Too bad. But that was a. I mean, they put a captain setup short here. I could have taken that formation. Hey Bobby, how are you? That's fine. Market is short on rallies with a target of 226.75. Let's go. The big picture is a market that broke the opening range, tested it multiple times. The first test was the middle of the range of the 7 o'clock opening range at the 305, then came in and tested the 93 one, and then just tested one more time here. That's what I was looking for, and then a push. Yeah, I'm canceling that order. I'll try it again here in a minute. Let's see. Um, oh, you're talking about the parameters on the Flex Renko? I think it's 2010 one. Play around with it for a little bit. I used to have Sierra charts as a backup, and I used to use the Flex Renko. It's not gonna be the same though, because Sierra charts doesn't have um, the equivalent of Ninja Renko or what we used to use with the Ninja Trader 7 Renko bars. But you could try 20, 10, and 1 and see how that works out. So 20 for the reversal, 10 for the continuation value, and 1 setting is the tick. Seventy is failing. 70. I don't see 70. It's all right. So let's see what we got going on here. The market is out of sync now. The market is out of sync. $63. I mean, they went to 66. $36. Well, okay. 69, 70. So we're going back to that opening range, or very close to it. The 270, 273 is the bottom end of the opening range. So we're coming up to that level. We're close to it. Market is out of sync. So, I mean, they could be testing it right now with a rally. Now they're putting on a captain setup long on the 20 NT Renko. So we have the 73, and also we have the bottom end of the Globex band. The bottom end is 276. So that area should be a tough area for the market to go through. But they're definitely putting on a bit of support level. All right. Bit of resistance against that 70, 71, 73. I mean, look at it from this perspective. You see the opening range. You see the market testing the middle of it twice. One up here and the second one right there. So a lower high. Then come back to test the bottom end of it and holding. So as long as 70, the 70 to the 90 is holding, we should be seeing a push toward 40s, 20s, and retesting that low. See how fast that went? Captain setup. Wow. Let's see if I can get involved in this one. 33, 43, 53. Okay. Let's see if I can get involved. 33 to 23. Yeah, let it run up a little bit. 39, 29. I'm gonna take a quick scalp here because it's pausing. So that's whatever that is. 5 points, 6 points actually. And we are at the top of the hour. Yeah, I should have kind of known that. Hold on.
Time to get up and go. Be real quick.
Stop breathing there for a second. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna take off now, but that's fine. That's fine. Let's just, we'll work it again. We'll work it again. Let's see here. What? Market is in sync. Target is 201. Yeah, see how that captain set up? He just didn't go anywhere very quickly. That's a sign that there's a lot of weakness in this market. Target is coming up, 201. I mean, we're coming up on a whole number, 200. So they're gonna play around with this level for a little bit. But the market is in sync on the short side. We're looking for rallies as a shorting opportunity on a swing trade basis. We may get another push here very quickly. We don't want to see 40. If we start seeing 40, that will put on a captain setup long on the 70 NT Rinko, and we may get another counter trend into resistance, which is harmony zone number 1, 51 by 61. That's interesting. They're playing around with this area here. Another break at 20 could be significant, actually, if we end up selling off here. Yeah, you wouldn't want to see 40. That would put a halt on the shorts. Yep, 40. So we're gonna expect a counter trend into the 50s, 60s. Well, I mean, it's happening so quickly. So just watch out for your any idea to go short. Just it's on a pause right now till we figure out what's gonna happen with this captain setup. That's what I'm looking at right here. This captain setup long is gonna come in and put on some buying interest, and you've seen a little bit of it. I mean, the key now for the shorts is to really break that 12. And it's gonna spend some time trying to figure out what to do here. So, which is gonna make the market a bit on the choppy side. We may see 60s out of it. If we start breaking anything above 55, the market is going to be out of sync and it's going to be a two-sided market. But that's kind of the early signs that the market is about to do that. Here it comes. And they put a captain setup and they're trying to shake people out. That's a trick. Tricky bastards. I'm not looking to get long. I'm looking for rallies to short into the market, but recognizing there's a pocket of buyers stepping in, and we don't know when they're going to get exhausted. But we just have to kind of read through the price action to figure out when they're going to get exhausted. Yeah. Hey, Becca. You're back. Good deal. Market is out of sync. We're looking for rallies to short into this market. Good morning, G Money. Good morning. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. That'll be huge if they go back to 47. I mean, this is literally what I'm talking about, is just this choppiness that's going to be happening here. Rather be short than long, looking for rallies to short into this market. We put on one trade so far, and we'll go from there. $31.21. Market is out of sync. Good morning, G Money. Good morning. We're getting a lot of choppiness here, right? Yeah, 39. Yeah. Yeah, that 47. Now you got yourself a captain setup switch trade on the 70 anti-Renko, and we haven't seen one of those for some time. So we should be, I mean, that is an out of sync trade, but it has a lot of backup, and the market should be kind of gearing toward a long. Yeah, we should see ourselves kind of get to the 60s. Yeah, I'm gonna like pause on till we get a little bit of direction, but the way the market is moving, So that's the captain setup. That's the switch trade. The stop to that rotation is 21. And then you got targets in 60s and about 73, which is the bottom end of the opening range. So the 21 is the stop on that idea. I think the market has the potential of really breaking that 60. That formation is very rare to see, and that tends to be more long than anything else. And here we go. I mean, they're setting up a trap. They put a short on the 20 and they're about to roll it over. I mean, that's going to be the catalyst for a jump. Here comes that 60. 60, here you go. See if I don't see it. I mean, you could see my 100 NT. It's not showing that. Maybe just on your chart, but you just play with your chart though. Market is out of sync. Market is out of sync. Here comes a bit of the buying interest. Yep. Now the big resistance is at 76 to 93, which is harmony zone number 2 as well. Let's take a look at ES and see what they're doing there. We're trying to get back up to Globex. Globex is 779.5. Similar pattern here. It's just a little bit stronger. ES is stronger than NQ. Here comes the buyers. Man, I mean, if there's any reason to counter trend, is that captain setup switch trade on the 70. Yeah. Damn. Yep. Captain setup switch trade. We set 60 and potentially higher. We got the 73s. That's the areas where the market is running through some issues and a bit of resistance. You have the middle of the range is 2 spots actually. It's, what did I say here? The 93 and the 93s, and then the 306s. So that could be an area where the market can just flush run into it. Oh yeah, well, I mean, it's just you got that captain setup switch trade on the 70. I mean, that is just strong. We're gonna get a push toward the 90s here, where the market is gonna pause and pull back a little bit. Good for them. I mean, they're trying to hold this area. I get it. '69, '63. Okay. No, I'm making the lower high here. That's fine. We got very close to that 93. All right, we're getting a little bit of crazy volatility here all of a sudden. What's just happening? 33s, 35. Market's back in sync on the short side. A good rejection of harmony zone number 2, and then a flush puts us in a position where this captain setup switch trade long is under threat, but most likely we're gonna just get a bounce here. Um, 86, 63. Well, Can I get 63? Maybe. Market is in sync on the short side. $39.29. Okay. Here it goes. So from 39 to 29, that's short, and we're about to start chewing through this captain setup all the way down to the whole number. Ultimately, the goal is 201. Now we're seeing this behavior where they just the bid disappear and just like you're getting a flush. So that's a very good short behavior. I got a 36 order. Yeah, they're not gonna give it to me on this one. Well, let's see. Maybe we'll. Okay, a bit of a bounce here. Okay. 930. We should get a bit of a bounce. Let's see. Come on. Oh yeah, that's why. Too bad. Too bad. Okay, that's fine. Missed our order. That's fine. Let me just. I mean, if I'm gonna have to go to the 9 and see if I can get that. No fill, no rally. Okay, that's fine. I'll keep going. Rallies are shortable on swing trade. Almost hit our target. Almost got there. Almost got there. Canceling that order. We'll look for another price structure. Hmm. Yeah, that's fairly whippy here. Market is about to go out of sync. Yep, it is out of sync. So now we are in a back to this two-sided market where the longs are mounting an attempt, and not only that, but they put on a captain setup on the 50 NT Rinko. Should have paid attention to that. So they're what are they playing? They're playing a game of a breakout, come to retest multiple times the breakout of the opening range. Typically, if you want to see a trending market, look what they do. So that is the opening range from yesterday, right? 1, 2. What do they do? Breakout, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. Didn't even come in to retest it once. Higher lows. Then we come to today and they break it, retest, retest, another retest. I mean, that doesn't mean that's not gonna shoot down and continue. It just, if we start breaking above this high of 80, 86, then this market is going to be not two-sided, but it's just going to be a non-trending behavior across the board if they take out that stop. So as long as they don't take out that stop and make another lower high, we have a good shot at resumption of the short pressure. If they get to this level at 76s, 73s, and reverses, then that will be a good spot for establishing a short. '66s, yeah. '66s or '69s. Okay, I mean, let's see. Very interesting. Look at that. Very interesting. Very interesting. Shorts are coming. They're resisting this behavior right here. I'm gonna take a 5 minute break. Let this market shake out. It's out of sync, so if there's any fades, it's fades in the direction of the current trend, which is short. Speed, range, and behavior. Speed, moderate, range is contracting, and the behavior short, but there's this big pocket of buyers that's just stepped in. The overall trend is short, based on the breakout of the opening range. Give the market a little bit of time. Let's figure out what it wants to do and we'll go from there. I'm going to take a 5 minute break, take a walk. We'll be back. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. So they're retesting, right? Market is out of sync. They're retesting. And here we go. Start chewing through that level. That's resistance level number 2. We want to see how far they want to go with it. I mean, if they go up all the way to 302, then they're going through most likely 2 glowbacks at 26 after that. And here we go again into this argument of captain setup, testing and retesting into this zone, and we don't necessarily want to go above 90. I mean, I think 90 into 306, you're gonna get some serious resistance. But the fact that you break it, that would be a bit problematic for the shorts. Wow, look at how quickly that went. '93s, they're struggling here. Market is out of sync. We're about to go in sync here with this push. All right, so with this push, I mean, we're smack right into that resistance zone. So pullback, well, most likely we're gonna get a little bit of pullback, but I'm looking now. The market is in sync on the long side, and that's kind of the deal here is pullbacks become viable now on a swing trade basis, and we're reevaluated if we break anything under 260. So we're hitting an area where the market has a high chance of a pullback, and that is that zone right here. Between the middle of the range and the opening range at the 7 o'clock and the 8 o'clock. So that is it. So we're going to get a little bit of resistance to price action. Yeah, we're getting a resistance, which is good. That's good. As long as we do not go under 65.60, we may get a shot at 79 or 63. 63. Well, that's a long, yep. 6, yeah. 6 and 3. I guess 6, 9, 3. Uh-oh, 69. Okay, so yeah. Mm. ES trying to hit 6,800. Let's take a look. Oh, 800, 6,800. Well, I mean, it's slow, but that's a kind of a breakout of that range, and it's a lot stronger than NQ for sure. As long as we continue to trade above 79.5, which is Globex, ES should pick up some steam. But the fact that NQ is behind and behind in a big way. Yeah, that's the reason for concern. The ES, because if ES breaks down, I mean NQ is gonna have a bigger move lower. So we just need to keep an eye on ES, and if it fails above Globex and start trading under Globex, then NQ is gonna start selling off big time. Wow. All right, so across the board, how's everybody doing? Adam, Becca, where you at? G Money, Sheila, Marty, where you at, Marty? Safe, Ethan, Bobby. 425 for Marty. Adam is flat. Becca up 309 on one account, holding long from 280. Okay, another aiming for Globex. Globex, wow, 26. You'll probably get there. Slightly green for safe. Okay. Let's go, baby. Let's go. G Money, few green trades. Micro up 250. That's good. Good to see you back. Distribution. Going on distribution here. We're seeing signs of distribution. Okay. So, I mean, as long as, okay, a couple of levels. The 65, we talked about 62, 65, all the way down to the 55. This area needs to be protected. Then you have harmony zone number 2 after that. So as long as that is the case, we have a good shot at getting to Globex. But whenever you start getting a run up toward the highs and then a switch trade and the market pull back, and you have a couple of them, see that? You have 1, 2, and 3. All of them are in the same rotation, because this one ran up and came back in. This one came back in. This one came back in. So the market is telling us right here that box into the whole number is a tough one, which makes sense. I mean, you're running into a whole number, and also you're running into the opening range, middle of the opening range on both time frames. So you're seeing a hit and came in, another hit with a lower high and came in. So that tells us that distribution is going to be a tough one, and the market needs to break it. And if you most likely need to kind of sell into that breakout and buy into the price stability in and around the bottom end of it, and just keep doing that till one of them actually break out. Because right now they're just hitting they're hitting a wall. That's what they're doing. They're hitting the wall. Hey Joseph, which company? Well, here you go. Now the market is out of sync. That's nasty, and that's quick too. It just slashed right through all of that. My funded future. So it's straight to funded. What is that? That is out of sync market. Oh, okay. See, but I mean that's. Oh, you had to pass their stuff. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. Market is out of sync. Market is out of sync. That was nasty the way they came in there, boy. I mean, we saw the distribution level. We understood the distribution level, and why. Okay. Well, good luck, Joseph. Keep it up, buddy. Did we go to 300? Let me see here. All right, G Money, man. Good to see you. Good to see you, man. I'm doing good, buddy. One trade at a time. Yeah, here you go. That's 10. One trade at a time, buddy. One trade at a time. All smiles here. A run up to 90 again would be an interesting behavior because that will reaffirm the longs and this low that we hit around 50. So we're in this area where the market is out of sync. You break the 40, then most likely we're gonna reverse completely and sell off into a big potential of all the way down to 68. That's 25,068 if we do that. I mean, the potentiality for that type of behavior becomes a lot stronger. And if we go to 90, then we have a good chance at breaking glowbacks, which is 326.75, and break out for the day. So I'm ready for either. Go from there. Okay. what's the personality of this price action right here? It's just a whole lot of chop. So, and we could see it in the slower uh, wrinkle bars charts, like 12.6 and even the 2010. You see a lot of the sideways just doing this number, and we're at the bottom end of the opening range. So you really have to kind of get either a break above that 305 or a break under the 240 in order for this market to kind of start expanding away from this meat grinder. And this kind of meat grinder can be very, if you don't watch it and overtrade it, it can be a bit frustrating. So just kind of be careful and don't overtrade this area. It's a don't trade personality, absolutely. All right. At least that's something. Get to that 90. $60, $60, $50, $40. Oh, ugly. $63, $43. Stop me out. Here we go. Get to that 90 something. We're about to be in sync on the long side. Yeah, nice captain set up switch trade long. I mean, you're running into this 90 business, but 95, 96. Let's get there, and we could pull back. We'll start looking for longs at that point. Here they come. Remember, the target is 326.75. Here comes. Let's go. 993.96. Okay. Let it go to that 96 and see what they do. Market is in sync on the long side. Rallies are pullbacks are buyable. $93 again. Captain set up short right here. It's interesting. Wow. You're going to put a 6-prong captain set up short right here? Wow. That would be something. Under 83. If they do that, that would be something. Man, that would be WTF trade if I take it. And I trying to avoid those. But that's a 6-prong captain set up short if they closed at 83. And the expectation is to start seeing like 75, 64 off of it. So just watch out for that. Speed, range, and behavior. Speed is kind of more on the slow side. The range is overall contracting. Behavior more long than short, but you're getting this distribution against the whole number. Yeah, look at that. That's crazy, right? I don't know if you guys, any of you took it. Yeah, well, Safe took it. That's a 6 prong captain setup short. 15 points. Good for you. I want to take it, but boy, man, I'm trying to avoid these counter trend trades big time. Marty took it, made money. Becca, how you doing? Did you take it? Jesus Christ. Adam took it. Becca took it. I'm gonna go cry in a corner right now. That's okay. I knew exactly what I was looking at. It just, yeah. It just, I made a decisions like, hey, listen, I'm gonna avoid taking WTF trades, and in that spot after the market got in sync, and I see a 6 captain setup, I'm looking for pullbacks to buy into this thing from a swing trade perspective. But I would definitely don't want to go long against a captain setup 6 pronged. There you go. It's all good. It's all good. Let's just keep working. As long as we recognize what we're looking at, I mean, that's the most important thing, right? That 93 was just such a stickler. The market was just got stuck. 69. Look at that. Ooh, baby. You see, the funny part is this pullback, the market never got out of sync. It never got out of sync. Oh, 60. It got to 60, 63. But man, that's a hard one to kind of try to go long on this pullback, which that was my plan, but against that captain setup. So you have the whole number and you have glowbacks, and then you have the middle of the range on the opening range, right? What time is it? It's 10:41. We got a little bit of time. They're holding it. They're holding it. I mean, that's almost like a spring behavior that could shoot us to Globex. You know, as long as we don't break that 60s, we're good to go to Globex. Yeah. Okay. Pull back and let's go. Here comes the breakout. 320, 326.75 is target. Let's go, baby. Pay my man here. Yeah, 93. Never got to 96. There you go. Damn. Damn. I know you guys are making some shitload of money on this deal. I mean, the market gave us a railroad long into this move and a break above that 6-pound captain setup. 40 points on that one for you, Adam. Good job. 4 contracts, 40 points. Let's go. Good work. Pull back. So we are at the top end of the opening range, by the way. So we may get a little bit of a pullback here. Pullbacks are viable on a swing trade basis. Target is 326.75, which is Globex. All right, guys, 11 o'clock. Good day across the board. I think all my accounts are positive. We'll take that and call it a day. And we will do Wednesday. Becca, how did you end up? Marty, how did you end up? Steven, I mean, not Steven, Adam. David, good day. Safe, Becca, Sheila. Green day for Safe, 1500 for Marty. Overall, you're doing good, Adam, that's good. We're getting a bit of a break here. All right, so everybody just got in sync with this market. That's a good thing to see. All right, we'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. We'll do this again, right? Have a good one.